Hello, Wilson. Okay, time to start. Wilson, did I show you what I'm building? So the case is made out of POM, which is like a really, I guess, like malleable plastic. It's called like the Sirius. It feels super light actually, and it has like a brass weight inside, so I'm assuming it feels way lighter even without that. But I don't know if you can see this actually. Let's see. Let me have OBS pulled up here. You can see like it bounces a lot, so supposedly this is supposed to be super flexible. So I'll start lubing up the stabilizers. This is the PCB. Ooh, if I can get it out. There we go. This is the PCB. It's called the WEIRDFLEX because of these cuts. It's supposed to be super flexible as well. So basically it should just bounce a lot. So we'll prep a few stabilizers. I already did one for the left shift, and then I have to do the right enter, backspace, and the space bar because it'll use the split shift for the right side. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6. Alright, so that should be good for the housings. And then now I need stems. One, two, three, 4. Come on. Oh, my boy Jay is calling, so I'll add him to here. Hello?
What's up?
Yo, let me put this on voice activity.
Alright.
I turned the stream on.
Oh, you did? Alright.
Packing 10 hours is sexy. Miss you, packing.
Packing 10.
Yeah, that's your boy. I'll make packing a mod.
Time is it over there? It's so sunny.
It's like 7:23. Oh, I guess it's hella late for you because you're in East Coast.
Yeah, it's 8:27. So yeah.
Bedtime for you.
I'm an old man. I think. I mean, it's like 6 p.m. is bedtime. Should be bedtime for me anyway. But Did you already unbox your Sirius for the stream?
Yeah, I put it on here. Oh, my thing is delayed, so I don't know if it's showing up. I'll put OBS up there. I'll just have OBS running on one window.
Okay.
So I have to do 3 more stabs, and then I'll put the switches in and start soldering. Soldering. Is really how keyboards are made. Yeah.
Are you using is it a palm plate or FR4 plate anyway?
This is POM.
All right.
So I don't know if you can see this, but like, look how crazy this is.
Is that the WEIRDFLEX PCB?
Yeah,
or
it's the WEIRDFLEX.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that should be really good.
So I'm kind of scared that the bottom of the PCB is gonna hit the bottom of the case actually. So I might have to put like shelf liner or something like that.
Yeah, probably shelf liner or like some type of foam. I don't know what you're gonna use.
Packing
Oh,
so weirded out by this.
How much clearance do you have in the case anyway?
I haven't measured it, but it's not that much honestly. Like, I'm pretty sure it could bottom out onto the case. I can't like show it well on stream, I guess, but it's like if I press really hard, I could make the plate touch the case at risk of breaking it, I guess. But
yeah, so you don't have too much clearance. Yeah, you can't use like thick foam. Yeah, so shelf liner is probably your best bet.
yeah, I probably have to use that. Dude, Packing hasn't seen a keyboard being built, so he doesn't know about lubing. We just have globs of lube.
Yeah, I got him a mouse and a headset, but I don't know what keyboard he uses. He probably uses some generic off the rack piece of shit keyboard.
Okay. Lube time? I guess this is the boring part. I have to do all the housings.
Yeah, lube time takes the longest. Yeah.
And then soldering is going to be a blast because I haven't done that for literally like 4 years.
Did you practice on the poker, or are you just gonna go straight?
No, I'm just going to go straight. So, what could go wrong?
I mean, a lot of things could go wrong.
I wasn't looking for an answer.
Are you band-aid modding, or are you just going straight onto the board?
I actually like the sound of it without the band-aid.
Okay.
And I don't have to add the extra effort of putting a band-aid on, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Is Packing still there?
I don't know. I think he left. I'm not sure.
I was going to ask about Valorant because I haven't paid attention at all.
I don't see him there anymore.
Unlucky.
Oh no, he's back. No, I see him. Yeah, he's there.
How is Valorant, Packing? Do you miss us? He's AFK. He doesn't care about us.
I was just talking to him on Discord, so I don't know. I don't know if he has sound on either, but he probably does. Oh wait. He's typing.
Valorant is good, but hard not to miss your old girlfriend. Actually, what sucks is like this is actually the. I feel like this is like the. I feel like season 3 was like one of the worst years of Overwatch, and then I feel like season 4 is like one of the best. So it kind of sucks that he missed this season in particular.
I mean, season 3 was also the pandemic season, so yeah, it was pretty shit. So
yeah, can't really do much about that, but
I mean, it's the season I retired. Like a lot of people decided to quit. It was like nobody could go anywhere.
Either decided to quit or were sold
to
an overseas company.
It's a depressing season, and then this season is probably. Well, I mean, it's definitely good for your team and you. So, you know,
maybe that's why I like it.
Yeah, except for the playoffs, you know. But
Okay,
other than
fair
that, yeah. At least those matches don't count to your overall record.
So the thing is, they add like league points or something. I don't know what the official term is, but it like you technically get standing points for it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
So even though they don't, so out of the 16 games, do those extra like playoff matches? They're not counted toward those games, but they give you extra, I guess, points.
Yeah.
Standings. Okay. So like I'm guessing if teams are tied, those can make a difference outside of just map count, maybe.
I think it makes even a difference. So it makes like in theory you could go like 2-2 and then go to the finals of every stage, and it'd be the same as going 4-0 and not going to Hawaii. I think that's how it works.
That's kind of interesting.
But I might be wrong about the math. But it's something along those lines.
Yeah, I think the viewership did pick up a lot. I also think the reward drops now being on YouTube helps too. But
that's true.
Yeah. But I think the stream overall is better. Like, just the quality of the stream is better than last year's. So
I found out what works.
Yeah. I still have yet to watch an APAC match live yet, but
Actually, me too. I just watched the. Actually, no, that's not true. Sometimes when I wake up, it's on, so I'll just watch that. But normally, I just watch it the next day. I don't know the specific viewership, but I saw that it was I saw the first weekend was doing really well. Look good in the remote. Yeah, exactly.
When's the live match go? It's not today, right? Obviously it's not today. I know
it's the 6th, I think.
The 6th, right?
It's like double elim for 3 or 4 days.
Okay. Makes sense. I mean, they need time to adjust to their sleep schedules also, because
I saw them. So I don't know what time the matches are actually being played, because I saw that they're booking scrims for normal time. I think actually I can check that.
That's interesting, because right now it's 8:29 here, so it should be 2:29 over there. So. Oh
wait, I think I'm wrong.
It's 2:29 in the afternoon in Oahu right now. So.
Yeah, they're probably gonna do it off of local time. Oh, yeah. 70K or better. Dude, 70K or better is double last year. The drops must have contributed a lot then.
Yeah, viewership was pretty bad last year. So.
Yeah, last year's viewership was pretty depressing.
Also, I don't know. I think the level of Overwatch was kind of sad sometimes too last year. I don't know.
I think people just gave up. I feel like, and so it just made every team's life way harder.
Also, the constant I don't know what was it? The hero pools thing was just no team ever got good at anything. It was just depressing to watch sometimes.
That's also true.
Yeah.
Except Double Shield.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hello, Keg Bugles. I hope you're having a good day too. From random OWL fan POV, they've made the stream much more watchable. Yeah, I agree. It looks way better this year. I think there's some stat where last year, I think Grand Finals had actually I don't want to quote it because I don't remember the exact number, but it had a pretty low amount of viewers, and then I feel like even opening weekend this year did better.
I think it was pretty low. I think it was they said it was a 1.5 million people, but it's
oh, that's
I think
definitely.
But yeah, it's definitely inflated. Yeah. Well, okay, so it's 1.5 million, and out of that, it's 1.4 is China, and actually, yeah, it says 1.39 million is China.
So it was 110,000.
Yeah, it's not terrible actually.
But that was opening weekend for us. I remember our match had something like that. insane. All on Chinese media, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Have you tried this lube, Jay? The what do you call it? The BDZ?
No, I almost always use just 205 grade 0. What are you using?
I'm gonna use the BDZ for the stabs. I feel like
Okay.
The person that gave me the Polaris used BDZ, and it feels like I feel like it doesn't need tuning at all. But I feel like whenever I use 205G0, I feel like I always have to tune it.
I mean,
or maybe I just don't do it well the first time or something.
I mean, if it was pretty good on the Polaris, you might as well give it a shot, right? I mean,
yeah.
Why not? Are you doing the holy mod, or are you just going straight lube?
No, I'm just going straight lube.
Packing has no idea what we're talking about, but yeah.
The mod that Jay is talking about is putting band-aids in your keyboard. All of this must sound so weird.
You can buy all this stuff and have other people do it for you, pretty much.
That's true.
There's a lot of builders, like the most popular builder by far. There's no second builder that comes even close is Teha, because obviously he was famous because who was the first famous? I think he did Dizzy's, right? Dizzy's was like the first well-known gamer he did, and I think but the biggest obviously was Tfue when he did Tfue's keyboard. But yeah, he's by far the most popular keyboard builder. But there's a lot of builders though. Yeah, all you gotta do is get the parts. They'll build it for you, and they'll lube your switches.
I'll tell you what. I mean, I'll lube your board for you.
Yeah, I mean, you could have Harsha do it for you. Harsha will do it on stream. Just and watch him lube your shit.
Oh, the one bad thing about the BDZ is that it's so like if it touches anything, it just leaves a white mark, and it's so hard to get off. So I feel like Krytox, I feel like the 205G0 is way easier to clean.
Yeah. Use a lot of a BDZ. I mean, usually when I lube my stabs, I use, I don't know. I tend to be a little lighter on my stab lubing, but I guess it's really a matter of preference, I guess. But I don't know.
I go
also.
I go more than less because I feel like I don't want to tune it, to be honest.
Yeah, true. I mean, with stabs,
I feel like you can just dollop it on.
Yeah. I mean, it's really with switches that you don't want to go too hard.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, with switches I'm light, but then with stabs I go very overboard for the wire at least.
What switches are you using on this one? Is this the one with the lavenders, or? Oh, okay.
I have a jar of black inks.
The V2 or the V1s?
Just the V2. Unfortunately.
You already lubed and filmed them, or are you gonna have to do that?
I bought these from a vendor, and they were lubed and filmed, and then I didn't really like the film, so I replaced them with TX films.
Okay. Yeah, I prefer TX films. I heard Durock films are pretty good. I mean, I still have a couple hundred TX films because I mean they're films. They're cheap. They're cheap. I mean, yeah, they're all cheap. So I just bought a whole bunch at once. So I'm it's not like I'm gonna run out of TX films anytime soon. But yeah. What stabs are these anyway? These are Durock stabs? Or are you using
At this point, I just always use Durock.
Okay.
I tried all the different clip-ins, and this one just feels the best, I think, or sounds the best too.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit, almost put it in the wrong way. Okay,
these are the V2 Durocks, right? Or the V1s?
These are the V2.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I need to... I always get confused which direction I have to put them in, but I have to put them in this way. The Polaris that I have has Zeal, and those actually sound pretty good too. But I'm assuming they cost more.
Oh, yeah. Generally, anything from Zeal
It's just gonna
tends
cost
to
more, yeah.
It's gonna cost more.
So I feel like there's no point in buying it.
I'm surprised he hasn't come up with like anything new yet, so he can price gouge. I'm not saying that he's a price gouger, but I'm just saying he hasn't come up with anything new ever since the Xeno debacle. But it's like,
What? I'm gonna get alcohol wipes really quickly.
alright.
Lube on my fingers.
So who do you think's gonna? Do you have Preds for the main melee? I think.
You go first.
I think it's gonna be Fuel. That's my Pred. I think it'll be. I'm leaning towards Fuel. What about you?
I think since Fuel plays Chengdu first, Chengdu might actually win that.
Oh wait! I just thought I for some odd reason I thought it was just Fuel and Mayhem, but I realized there's also APAC teams. So
Shanghai and Chengdu. Yeah.
Shanghai Chengdu. I think it'll be in the end Shanghai, but you know it could be an upset, right? Because what was when Chengdu last had Shanghai? Didn't they like 3-0 them? Yeah. So.
And it wasn't like that competitive actually, but I think honestly I think Shanghai just wins. I think probably. Yeah. I feel like the teams that won from NA like played the best, but then I feel like all of them were kind of exploitable. Like Mayhem was like a one trick, and then Dallas has like obviously has like holes, so because they don't have a hit scan. So I feel like Shanghai is just gonna exploit that, but then Chengdu could also just win because I never know how to like rate them.
I mean, nobody knows how to rate Chengdu. It's been the same for years, right? It's been since season.
The same for like 3 years, yeah.
Yeah. Except now they're like legit, like they're a good team that's hard to rate. It's like it's weird, right?
Yeah.
So, nobody knows what comps they're gonna use half the time. It's like you really can't prep for that team either. It's like the weirdest thing. I mean, I guess it's exciting, but you know,
it's good for fans. Bad for coaches. I always drop the washers on these screws.
Oh yeah, it's just annoying because I have big thick hands and like lubing is just a terror sometimes because like everything on switches is tiny.
You have to get like tweezers.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm probably gonna get a lube station before anything though, just because it just looks like it makes everything easier.
Yeah. Oh shit. It looks like it cuts down the time a lot.
Yeah, that thing doesn't want to stay.
I know, dude. There's like a magnetic screwdriver too, or a magnetic tip. Oh my god. This is insane. This happens every time I do stabs. Please stay. Okay, there we go.
Finally. I mean, it looks good.
Okay. We can test this, I guess. Actually, I'll just test them all at the end. That'll probably be the least time-consuming way of doing it. I tested the left shift, and that sounded pretty good. You know what
Are you gonna do a step caps lock, or how are you gonna do it?
I'm just gonna do a normal caps lock. I actually I've started binding control there. I actually just because of the HHKB.
Oh, okay.
I actually just prefer that.
I don't know. I don't think I can get used to that. I'd have to like go on HHKB for a while before I get used to that.
I feel like that's the one thing where like it seems weird, but it's like so close to all your other fingers that it actually feels intuitive.
I'm sure it is. I just have to get used to it. It's just, yeah.
That's true. But see, now on my Polaris, I have caps lock down there, and now I accidentally press caps lock all the time.
Oh, because you got used to it from your
Yeah, trying to press control.
Yeah. This Polaris is wind keyless?
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy.
But I mean, is the Sirius wind keyless also?
Oh, the Sirius is, yeah, the Sirius is wind keyless. I'll grab it in a sec. Oh, I guess it's kind of hard to see, but these are the blockers.
See it, yeah.
There's nothing on the back, but then I've seen like I was looking at a review of this. Apparently, once it's built, you'll just see like the shadow of this weight on the back. So it's just like a weird shape on the back.
Yeah, because the weight is on the inside. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they did that, but I mean, I guess they wanted it to all look white, basically.
Because I've seen other like polycarb boards that you can see the weight's still on the outside, but I guess it was a design choice.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab tweezers really quick.
All right.
I feel like those would be helpful. Oh, I got lube on me. Oh wait, never mind. I had them here already.
Oh, the alcohol wipes? Or
No, tweezers.
You convince Junkbuck to up his keyboard game yet?
No, he'll be the last person to ever upgrade anything in his setup.
Like how jank is his setup?
He'll just use whatever's given to him via the org.
He doesn't want to spend any money on his setup.
I think he just doesn't care. For whatever reason. But I hate using like stock stuff.
I wonder if there's gonna be a player that actually tries to get like I don't know. It would be hard for them to use like I mean, I don't think they'd be allowed to ever use a custom, but like if they tried to get like
something nowadays, a bit more. I think you can, but like before you had to like have an extra copy and stuff for.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I mean like. Can you imagine if they had like lands again? Like, how would you bring a custom? I mean, I guess you could order if it was like an in-stock custom. Like, say you wanted to get a drop alt or something, and like say you have a drop alt, and I'm gonna have a drop alt backup, and then.
But then like half the purpose is modding it, and I don't know if they'd let you mod
it. Yeah, you're like mod it before the match. You're like, I'm gonna just give me a couple hours to lube my my switches before the match. Or I guess you could come if it's a hop swap board. You just bring your I guess you can give your hots because remember you could give modified mice because I remember the Blizzard Arena.
People do like hyperglides and stuff.
Yeah, and also like IM37, he had a battery mod where you use the AAA battery.
Oh, with foil.
Yeah, so he had to use a special special adapter to get it inside. Because they couldn't originally, he was using the foil mod, and they wouldn't let him do it. So he had to buy a thing for it that the AAA would fit into this adapter that would make it the size of a AA that would fit into I think it was the G305.
Yeah.
And then the Blizzard Arena said that's fine because they said the foil mod was basically too jank for them to allow it on this game.
I guess I could see why they'd be concerned. It seems like very weird.
Yeah. But because an actual like battery adapter that you can buy from a website, they felt that was a lot less risky than just shoving foil into a into a battery socket. So. I miss the Blizzard Arena.
What if you know how they like made you order an extra copy of your stuff to keep in like the boxes or whatever, the locked boxes?
Yeah, I remember all that stuff. Having to order like
just order a group buy and then have it come in when you're already out of the league.
Yeah, just I remember having to order so much stuff. I know the funny thing is, I remember I had to give I gave Raucus mice because
because
the Flame
forgot
forgot to order mice for him, and I remember like Raucus messaged me. I was like, yeah, sure, you can have a mouse. I was like, because literally the match was like the next day, and I was like, yeah, and I told him just keep the mouse. I don't care. I was like,
we had so many I brought home, so they give you all the gear back at the end of the year, right? But then in Vancouver, all the players went back home, so I just took some of the gear because it was like either that or like it's never gonna get used again. So I have
there was so many.
Leopold keyboard.
Yeah, there was so many. Like I just sort of like sent what I could to Toronto, and like whatever extra I just told like the coaches to take if they wanted to. But like
I dropped a stab out again. I think some of the Vancouver players at the time actually auctioned some off to charity, or auctioned some off and then like donated the money.
Oh, okay.
Where's your gear? I'm sorry.
You know, the funniest thing was I remember I got mad at Rookie because I came back to the team house after they flew out of LA to go back to Korea. And then Roki, because he had too many clothes, and he packed his suitcases, and he decided, he wanted to keep all his regular like clothes to go to Korea, and he decided not to take any of his Defiant merch. And he left all his Defiant merch in LA, and then all of a sudden he gets re-signed for the team, and then he's like, I'm sorry, Jay, I need Defiant merch again. I was like, well, you're not priority right now. You can wait because you threw out all your Defiant merch going back to Korea. I was like,
poor guy.
He's a good kid though. I like Rookie, but
oh yeah, he's coaching now.
Yeah, he's coaching. Yeah, he's the T1 Academy team. Yeah. I think he's happy there. He used to. I always felt bad for him. He used to get bullied a lot, so he's on the team. So I think he's happier now.
Now he can do the bullying as the coach.
I don't imagine him being a bully. But
nice.
yeah, he's a little too nice. I think that was like an issue because I think I remember Aid wanted him to like get Roki to be a little meaner, and like Roki couldn't get meaner. Like, cause I don't know, he's just not that type of person. So like, he doesn't get really like angry at his like teammates, but like he's very sensitive. Like, cause I don't know, like Envy used to bully him, so that was never fun for him. But like,
he seems hella nice.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
What happened to Envy?
He plays Valorant. I don't know what team he's on. I mean...
Oh, I saw some Reddit post about that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I forgot about that. I'm deciding whether I should go with... Should I go with the second row backspace or the top row backspace? I'll go top row backspace because I have that on my Polaris anyway, so I'm used to that.
That makes sense.
That's the key that messes me up all the time. Where like if I have backspace on row 2 on one keyboard and row 1 on one keyboard, that's like the change that I can't adjust to fast.
Okay. Envy plays in Valorant Japanese team.
Yeah, for a Japanese team. Is that their name? Valorant Japanese team?
No, it's Team Fennel. Like
Team Fennel.
Like the
spice, I guess, or whatever.
Like like the herb or spice. Yeah, it's called
whatever
fennel. I guess they're semi decent. They were like second in Group A, and then they got third overall in Challengers finals in Japan. But yeah. Yeah, it's like a 2 Korean, 3 Japanese member team. It's like a mixed roster.
Actually, I feel like that happened. I know like Munchkin is either on. I think Munchkin's on a Japanese team too. I feel like that happens a lot actually. For some reason.
Yeah, Munchkin's on a team with Zumba. I know that.
Oh, he's on the team with Zumba?
Yeah, I think
Or is
he's
that
on the
Bunny?
team. Crazy Raccoon. Wait, no. Okay, so Munchkin's on a team with Zephyr. Sorry.
Oh, Zephyr. Oh, Zephyr.
But that's a different Zephyr. Sorry, it's him, Medusa. So yeah, he's on a mixed roster called Actually, no. I think Crazy Raccoon is that the team that made it from Japan? Okay, yeah. So Crazy Raccoon is the Japanese team that made it to Iceland. I think.
Oh,
To the
damn.
state. Yeah. So yeah, Munchkin made it. Is going to Iceland. Good for him, man.
There's a bunch of Overwatch players. I feel like. Or actually, maybe that didn't. Not that it made it to Iceland, but I feel like just so many are like doing well.
Yeah. Bunny's on the team with Zumba, and he
That one I remember.
plays in Korea. Wait, what team?
Yeah, I think they play in Korea.
Yeah.
I think they beat Vision Strikers or something.
Oh, yeah. They may have been the team that. Oh yeah, F4Q. Yeah, FQ or something like that. They may have been the team that actually upset Vision Strikers, which is a big deal.
Yeah, I remember seeing their streak. Or I guess their streak was broken like twice, but
Yes, I think apparently it's like as long as streak as like was it old Envy in Overwatch? Yeah. I missed that team. That was fun Overwatch. Remember those days?
back when everybody was bad.
Everyone was terrible, but it was fun.
That's true. Okay, my last stab. Okay, I have to sound test them, I guess, after I put them in, but at least that's done. This lube is so. I feel like it's so hard to clean. The BDZ.
Oh, does it not come up with the alcohol wipes?
No, it does, but it's like you can't like wipe it. You have to use like wipes.
Yeah. Man, I remember when like the first time the world got to see like Zumba was when he did that crazy the grav jump. I mean the jump in on
Eichenwald, yeah.
on Eichenwald through the hole into I mean it was pretty epic.
That was when that map, the door closed, and so you had to walk through.
Yeah.
You either had to go through like the right or left, or through the window, I guess, like he did. But that map used to be so bad.
I mean, that was a pretty epic moment though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
World Cup is always hype.
I mean, you're a World Cup champion.
Oh, that's true. Oh, maybe that's why I like it.
I was there when you won. I was like literally sitting right there. Like I was in like I was like in the third row.
I think I was me and Junkbook were sitting in the back. And they're like, "Oh yeah, you guys can come on stage." I was like, "Okay."
That's pretty funny. Yeah, I was waiting online, and then somebody from the league saw me. He's like, "Why are you waiting online?" I was like, "I'm trying to get in." He's like, "No." He's just like, "Just follow me." He just walked me past the line right into the arena. He's like, "Yeah, just
Special
come."
access. Dude, the lines for the World Cup were always huge.
Yeah,
Or like the late stages of them.
they were. It was fun, but it was good knowing people in the league because I would just like I would wave at them and they would like help me in. I was like, ah, good. I don't have to wait online. These lines are terrible.
You just do all the tricks. You cut in line, or you just see somebody and talk to them, and then they start walking in. You just walk behind them.
No, they would see me and then they would
just
wave
bring
me
you in.
over and tell me to like. They would just walk me past like the security area. They'd be like, "Yeah, you don't have to wait on this line." I was like, "That's good."
Normally with our pass, we were able to cut people. Well, I don't know if we should have been able to, but we were normally able to. But then there'd always be like one security guard that like they'd be too smart for us, and they just like wouldn't let us cut, and so we'd have to wait till like the guard change or just wait in line or something like that.
Well, before like the last when you guys won the World Cup, before that, like they used to give out VIP passes.
Yeah.
For, like the Overwatch League teams. Like I used to have a VIP pass, and
Like
that
the
let you
owner's
get.
pass.
Yeah, I had the owner's pass, and I used to be able to get through, right? You know, whatever. But then they stopped giving out. There was no more owner's passes. There was no more VIP passes, like at that that year. So like, my friend from the Overwatch League basically would just like come down and walk with me and through.
Oh, thank you, Lava Flow TV, for rating. What is a raid? Is it just the same as hosting? I'm actually not aware what that does.
Look, I am not a streamer, so I am an ex-GM turned agent. So I know nothing about that. But I think he brought 8 people in. So yeah.
At the end of a stream, you can raid.
Like, yeah.
I appreciate that.
One of your viewers asked if you watched any Korean contenders from this year.
Oh, I didn't see that. I watched a little bit, but not very much, to be honest. I watched a lot more OWL. I don't know what to think about Korean contenders, because we actually scrimmed in Korea for a while, and all the teams just had like super different styles.
I remember early 2020 Korean contenders was pretty competitive, but I don't know about now.
I feel like now it's probably not the same.
Yeah, because early 2020 the Korean contenders teams were pretty good, including the 17 Genji teams, or was it? I don't know. I forgot. One of the teams had like, was it Genji B, A, B, C, D? I remember one of the Korean team. Like was it had like 8 different like academy teams over there. I was like, all right.
Oh, Genji.
Yeah, Genji. Genji had like. Remember, I was like Genji A, Genji B, Genji. Like if you, I'm not in there anymore, but I remember in the Overwatch, the Korean Overwatch channel, like Genji had like so many like contenders teams available to scrim. Like it was like their like A through like S rosters. It was like so many.
Can we get some typing sounds? I'll do that when I finish the board for sure. Yeah, I'll do it when I finish the board for sure. I have to solder the switches first, and then I'll definitely do it. I'm actually interested how these switches will sound on like I guess like a really soft board. Because I guess, I don't know if you have Black Inks, Jay, but like they're super thocky normally, right?
Yeah, the sound of Black Inks are generally pretty good, but the last time I used Black Inks, I had V1s. You know, I've definitely heard about the issues with V2s, but I think the sounds are still supposed to be good, just inconsistency.
Yeah. Oh, I should do commands. Are you asking which keyboard I'm building, or which one is up here, Lava Flow? They've lost every game despite getting to Gauntlet. And yeah, I have I have up top. This is the Rose Gold Polaris. So I bought that from somebody pretty recently. I have a bunch of these Black Inks, and they weren't from the same batch, and so some of them are super scratchy and some of them are not that scratchy. So it's kind of weird, but I think that overall it's like fine enough.
Yeah, he has alpacas on the Rose Gold Polaris.
Oh yeah, I have alpacas on the Polaris.
With that's your GMK Hennessy on it, right?
Yeah, GMK Hennessy. And then this will have GMK Godspeed. Oh, I forgot what I was looking for. I was looking for a screwdriver.
Can't see my board. I'm using a Singa V3 with GMK white on black. With
You're able to tolerate more than a 60%.
Yeah, because I like 75%. That's why I'm also waiting for my Jelly Epic SE to arrive. It starts shipping. So
I put V2s in my key cult. Can agree they're nice but inconsistent. Yeah, I think I was in like researching them. It seems like the different batches are different degrees of like scratchiness, but I don't know. I just want V1s, to be honest.
Yeah, I got the Jelly Epic. Like I saw like some of the sound tests, and I was like, yeah, I definitely need to get on that.
How many were they selling?
I think it was 900 altogether, but like 700 for international or something like that.
One of lucky 700.
I mean, they sold out pretty fast on their main site. I think it was under 5 minutes. It was pretty quick.
Okay, I'm gonna test the stabilizers, I guess. So.
Oh, it's 3 minutes. All right. I know. I was just going really fast. I was like, as soon as I got into the website, I picked SE and I just like I
It's
checked out
3 minutes.
immediately. Yeah.
That's insane.
I know that a lot of people that tried to get like the ink or the navy, the black and the blue ones, like they were unable to because I guess those are really popular colors anyway in general. But I went for the SE and I think that was kind of lucky because nobody knows what the SE colors are. So I just said, I'm just gonna go for the SE, the special edition, because you know it's like the Schrodinger color and you just don't know. So I was like,
In the end, it'll probably look nice.
yeah, I'm sure it'll still be good. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna make the special edition some like
The worst one.
some terrible looking color. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll test out the stabs, and then after, if they sound good, I will start soldering, and hopefully I don't fuck anything up.
Are you waiting for any other group buys, Lava Flow?
2x MSRP. Maybe he'll buy from you. Actually, you're definitely keeping that board.
Yeah, I am.
Hi, Sans. I thought it was just changing keys. Yeah. This isn't, I mean, I guess this is kind of DIY, but it's just kind of like repetitive, I guess, once you do one, and it's like, they're all pretty similar unless you get one that's like super innovative. Especially top mount. I feel like all the top mounts are pretty similar. It's just like the material changes how they feel. I don't know if you'd agree with that, Jay.
Yeah, I think, you know, with top mounts, generally it's more like fit and finish. I think there's some top mounts that are like maybe better than others, you know, like from what I've seen, like was it with the M65 round 2s, the V2s for the Rama, they use like a top mounted, like a muted. I guess it's their version of like putting gaskets in a top mount, but you know, it's to give it a slight I guess to take some of the the ping and echo out of the board. But generally all top mounts are kind of similar, but yeah, they're all kind of the same, and I think top mounts get a little boring. But yeah,
I actually am waiting on the Salvation 2 Lava Flow.
Harsha's a huge 60% guy.
Yeah, I'm an only 60% guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're gonna get a TKL, I thought.
At some point.
At some point, yeah.
I don't know how much use I'll get out of it, though.
Remember, I had a bunch of TKLs. I got rid of all of them. Now I'm just on 75s, but I'll probably get 160% at some point. But I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I gotta get used to 60. What happened?
This is so soft. I feel I'm like worried about the plate staying in place. I guess it won't really matter that much. I can always adjust it.
I think you'll be all right.
What do I do with all those keyboards? Do you get them like Lego? Yeah, I'll keep the ones that I really like and then sell the ones that I am less fond of, probably. And then we will get more keyboard building streams. It'll just kind of depend on my group buys. And also we're off this week because we didn't make it to Hawaii, so unfortunately there's a keyboard building stream today, I guess.
Yeah, this is what happens when you don't make it to Hawaii. You
build
drown. Yeah, you drown your sorrows in keyboards.
Okay, we can test the stabs, I guess, with Godspeed.
I still don't know what to put on my my jelly because I don't know what color it is. So I still gotta wait until I gotta wait until I get it to figure out what color because I have 8008. I have what I have GMK Mizu. I have Olivia. I have Modern Dolce. I have none of them are on boards right now, so I guess I mean, technically they can go on a lot of boards, but yeah, 8008 does look good on pretty much everything. Like, I mean, but if it's like a rose gold, if the SE version tends to be rose gold, I'll put Olivia on it. But I mean, you know, I really want to see what it looks like. So
yeah, I will happily build a board for you, Wilson. Do we have identical GM? These are the really easy GMKs to get, I think. The drop ones, right? But then, I guess I will have Striker to. What else did I get?
You got into Sumi also recently.
Oh, I got
right?
Sumi. Yeah. Sumi's supposed to come soon, I guess.
I'm waiting on Dracula. I'm waiting on Redacted Dracula. What else?
It had been like 18 months since they started color matching Dracula. Was that actually true? Or
it just Dixie just announced in his Discord that color matching was completed today.
When did you enter?
It was a while ago.
Oh, so that 18 months might be real.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I got into GMK Dracula. It's been quite a while. So I don't expect GMK round 2 to be anytime close. Yeah, I'm still waiting on Dracula.
Oh, he's saying he's a lot of the same sets as UJ.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good, you know. He's a man of culture. So I used to have Bento, but I was never using it, so I got rid of it, but yeah.
Okay. I'm going to test these out and see how they sound. I'll take off my headphones really quick.
And I want to probably get CRP round 4 when it comes out, but because I don't have a good CRP set yet, even though I wish there were more colors than you know, just the plain retro colors. But yeah, but they do sound great. I love how every time I've listened to CRP sound tests on like boards, they do sound really good, and I've heard, you know, they feel great. But I think they said the CRP international run is really soon, but like probably within under a month. But you know, Hammerworks hasn't said anything, but I saw, like, I think the Canadian distributor said it's going to be very soon.
Okay, they mostly sound good. I'm gonna tune the left side of the enter key, and then I'm ready to put all these switches in. Oh my god, these keycaps are stuck.
And Lava Flow, I'm Jay. I used to work in the Overwatch League with Harsha, though on separate teams.
He was the ex-GM of the Toronto Defiant.
Yeah, and now I'm a esports agent and a scumbag who I'm just kidding, I'm not a scumbag, but I do work as an esports agent. But
some things never change.
Yeah, but yeah, me and Harsha are you know, like good keyboard buds, but outside of that, we've known each other for quite a while. Yeah.
Oh no, the switch just popped out. I guess that's fun. I guess this is the one good thing about having a flexible plate. The switches will just come out instead of like me damaging anything.
Well, yeah, that's true. Like you're not gonna scratch up the plate too horribly. Nobody really cares if you scratch up a palm plate, right?
Yeah, it's like expected.
That's why I don't want like a PVD plate. Number one, you just get tons of fingerprints on it anyway.
Dude, the plate I used on my what do you call it? No key Kepler.
Yeah.
There's something weird about using a key Kepler without the board itself. I feel like it's not stable enough, but maybe it's just me being weird. But on the MGA standard, the brass plate I used, it had just insane fingerprints. I'm gonna use like lens cleaner to clean it up before I sell it, I think. Okay, I'll tune this a little bit and then I think we're good to go. It's gonna be so obvious how long it's been since I soldered.
Your keycap puller, or do you not have a puller?
Me?
Yeah.
I have one. I have like this one here. I have a few, but oh wait, I have a better one somewhere. I just feel weird about using them on without the case already like
Okay.
installed.
Oh, was that one a little rattly?
Yeah, so I'm just stemming it, but it wasn't that rattly. It was just like I think I could hear the wire hitting it a little bit, so I wanted to put extra lube in there. But I think that's good to go now, so I'm just gonna start putting all the switches in.
The lava flow guy's leaving.
Oh, thanks for coming in and for the raid, Lava Flow. It was nice to meet you. What were the sets that you guys had in common?
I think he said the sets we have in common are like 8008, and then probably the other sets I have, which is like Mizu, Olivia, Modern Dolce. I mean, those are all like classic popular sets.
Yeah. Oh wait, why did I have a win keyless build and I put a key in the the win key spot. I'm not sure why I did that. Using the soft plates, it feels so uncertain if you have the switch popped in or not.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things, I guess, with soft plates, but I guess you get used to it.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Alright, we'll pour out the inks. Every time I put a switch in, the plate just pops out. I can tell that'll be frustrating by the end of this.
Soldering this should be fun.
Oh. Oh, whoa, this is weird. Look at this saw. I don't know if you can see it, Jay. Look at this, oh shoot, it needs to focus.
Oh, yeah.
Will it focus?
Yeah.
That hole, what do you call it? That pad is like half done because I guess you could in theory put a stabilizer there. That's gonna be weird to solder.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll have to hold on to it a little or just press down hard.
Yeah. Should be okay. Look, every time I put a switch in, it just pops out.
Oh yeah.
In the end, it shouldn't affect anything, but
I mean, why don't you solder like the?
oh yeah, I should probably just solder a few
Yeah,
switches.
solder the stabilizer ones and maybe like one or two in the middle just to give it like a firm base first.
That's probably what I should do. I'll pop a few more in and then do that.
Yeah. And then it'll be easier for all the rest.
Yeah, that's true. It shouldn't pop as much. Gonna make sure I got them in evenly. Looks like it was fine. Oh, did I tell you this is a new iron too?
Oh, is it?
I have the Hacko that everybody has, but my old one was like some $20 one that I left in my parents' house. So
I use the what do I use? I use the portable one that sometimes you see like people use, the one with the you could change that has the little LED screen on it.
Oh, I think I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'll do a few switches now, just to make it stable. Okay. I'll move my mouse out of the way. Don't want to burn that.
I have the Hako desoldering gun though.
That one looks it looks like it does all the work for you.
It does.
Nice.
It's so much easier for desoldering.
Instead of having to use the pump.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll move some stuff out of the way. Where's my solder here? We'll go with, let's say, 6. I think 650 Fahrenheit seems reasonable.
I think it's fine.
And then let me make sure these are in the right spot.
Yeah, I was using that one, the TS100 that I linked.
I'll check it out. TS100. Oh, I actually haven't seen this one.
Do you have a, what do they call it? The fume collector or whatever?
The fan?
The fan? Yeah.
I actually don't.
It's alright.
I'll just try not to breathe.
Yeah, just suck it all in.
Oh, let's see. It's been so long.
It's what, been 4 years since you had to solder? Anything? See if you still know how to do this.
Oh, it might not be heated up enough. Let's see.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's, I don't know, it doesn't look like it's melting the solder.
Yeah, I think it's not heated enough. So we might have to go even higher. All right, we can do that. We'll just go 700.
I think 700 would be okay.
Yeah, I think 700 should be fine. So we'll see now. Oh shit. All right. Oh, you're not a mod? I'll do that in a second.
Is it melting now, the solder?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh man, this is way harder than I remember, actually.
I mean, you haven't done it in a while, so. That was the first switch, so this is gonna take you a while. You're gonna be at this.
I'm actually gonna turn on the AC. That's probably the first thing I should have done. Let me make you a mod. Alright, I'm gonna turn on the AC real quick.
Alright.
Okay. The other thing I probably need is better lighting.
Yeah, probably for your overhead. It's a little dark. I mean, but also for you to like be able to see. So for the main melee, do the so the NA teams have to fight an APAC team first, right off the bat, right? Like that's their first match. It's not like NA versus NA, right?
Yeah, it's NA versus APAC for the first
Okay.
match.
So it'll be what is it? Chengdu versus Fuel, or is it Chengdu versus Mayhem first?
I believe Chengdu versus Fuel.
And then what? Shanghai versus Mayhem. Okay.
And then Shanghai versus Mayhem. So it'll actually be pretty entertaining. I think
Yeah, I
especially
think
Chengdu versus Fuel could be like kind of crazy.
I think that's probably I think that'll be probably the among the better matches until it gets to grand finals.
I'm so rusty at this. It's actually insane.
I think that's why I got hot swap for my for my jelly, mainly because I don't feel like having to bust out my soldering iron and my
very smart.
yeah.
In another world, I could have been an electrical engineer. That's definitely not true. I don't have the discipline to stay in school. Alright, this won't be a pretty PCB, but it should get the job done. Oh, this is the weird one. The one I said that was going to be really...
Oh yeah, the weird hole. Yeah. I think it should be okay, as long as you don't like move too much. Grab is asking if you were a geography major or a geology major. What were you?
Oh, so I was supposed to be a pre-med biology major, and then during my last year I switched to geology.
You went from pre-med biology to geology.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't know what to do. And
That's
then,
an interesting swap there.
Well, that was a way to get my degree in 1 year, and then go to esports. And then I didn't even do that.
Wait, you didn't get your geology degree?
No, I did not.
You didn't want to finish learning about rocks? What happened?
Would you want to?
Probably not. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anything about geology that'll help you in keyboards.
Yeah, probably not. I think I need some. Okay. Okay, let's see. Alright, the solder looks decent, I feel like. I'll do a little bit more on 2 of the pins.
You know, if you had, I guess what probably would help you, I guess, it'd be maybe if you went to like an applied science for like machine tooling, and then you become like good at CNC. Like
What, for keyboards?
Yeah, for keyboards. I'm thinking like what like schooling would be good for keyboards. Like I would, that would make the most sense. Like I guess if you're gonna like design PCBs, like electrical engineering makes sense because Lightning, who does, he's an electrical engineer, so he can troubleshoot keyboards like but you know, there is like degrees in applied sciences for machine tooling, so you could, you know, like CNC machine milling and all that stuff. So I guess that'd be kind of good.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because I know Keycult, they used to outsource to obviously, like just like everyone else outsourced all their manufacturing in China, but now they have their own CNC. They do.
Where is it? West Virginia?
I think they're in West Virginia,
North
but
Carolina, maybe.
Yeah, well, not sure. I know what, but Dixie Mex in Alabama. I think Keycult's in North Carolina or something like that. They're on, but they have their own CNC that I saw that they because on their streams they show like sometimes the milling process.
Oh, that's true.
Though a good CNC machine is really costly.
Yeah, dude, I've seen you know, Salvin's like Instagram stories where he like shows off his facility.
Yeah.
It looks so much money.
Salvin's doing the Salvation?
Yeah, he's doing the Salvation.
So he's gonna do it out of his shop then.
I'd assume. I believe he's shown off his Salvation in his shop, but
Okay.
I'm not super certain, to be honest.
Because I wonder if his shop is like big enough to handle that many, or he's gonna outsource it.
I
Yeah.
I'm not too certain. Let's see.
Because I'd imagine like a couple hundred boards takes a while.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah.
I think I need a, what do you call it, a tip tinner.
Yeah, you might need it. I mean, you're getting faster since the first switch, so
Because the first switch took forever.
yeah, so at least you're getting more comfortable doing this again.
Dude, it's been so long. Okay. To be honest though, I only mess with pokers. Because I just like the 60% from the beginning.
Yeah.
And then that was like, I never bought any like kits. I just messed with the poker basically. Rocks and stone. I guess I studied rocks and stone, yeah.
How far is the Outlaws facility from where you live?
From where I live, it is actually like 5-10 minutes. Less, like between 5 and 10 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty easy to get to then. Yeah.
For me, it's really easy. It's super simple. The players live a bit further.
Do the players all like live in like the same like complex or something?
So we have 2 team houses right now. And then half the players live in one, half the players live in the other. And then they live like it's like a 5-minute drive from each other probably.
Okay. And the coaches all live like wherever?
Actually Junk and Jake both live with players right now. I guess we all had the option, and I guess I had already signed my lease and had gotten where I was living. And then we just kind of decided it'd be good to have a coach in each place, so Junk and Jake ended up living with the players.
Okay, so you're the one that ended up not living with them then?
Yeah. Although, I guess Jake is a player as well, so it makes sense for him to be in one of the houses.
Yeah. What about Cool Matt? I'm guessing he doesn't live with them, so.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
I believe he just lives on his own. Okay.
But he lives close by also. Like generally, everyone lives pretty close.
I think he lives closest to the players actually, or like closer to the players than to me actually. I think I'm the only one that lives like super close to the office.
Okay.
which is convenient for me, but not for everybody else.
How long does it usually take them to get to work?
Probably like 15 minutes, I would say.
I mean, it's not like it's a crazy commute, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's like 15 to 20 minutes. I guess sometimes it just depends on like school traffic and stuff like that.
It's a different neighborhood than when you guys first moved to Houston, right? What was that neighborhood that where you guys got kicked out of or whatever?
Oh, well, we still live in the area, but then that's like a neighborhood that we aren't in anymore.
Yeah, because that was like a enclosed community or something like that, or whatever.
That
just
like a homeowners association, and for whatever reason, it was just assumed that would go well.
And somehow
it did not.
The homeowners association did not like esports, or they thought you guys were a bunch of like I don't know.
I think they just didn't like 20 cars being in their driveway.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I can't really blame them. But everything worked out in the end. We have a super nice office now.
Is it like an office, or is it like a house that turned into an office?
It's like an office.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Sometimes it's hard to see if the pin is in the slot.
I think you need more light.
That's what it is actually. I'll try and light this up better. How's that now? Can you tell?
Yeah, I mean, it looks brighter. So. I just realized you're wearing an Outlaws shirt. God, you're so on brand.
I have to promote them. I don't have to. They just gave me new clothes recently. And they're actually pretty comfy.
That makes sense.
Do you still wear Toronto stuff?
I don't have any. Do I still have any Toronto stuff? I still have my jersey that has my name on it. From when the Overwatch League gave all the GMs jerseys.
Back in the days.
Back in the days. So I have the one that the Overwatch League made me, and I still have my Overwatch League hat from the announcement of Overwatch League from like BlizzCon 2018. Yeah, so I gave away because I used to have the Overwatch League North Face jacket from that event also, but I gave it I gave it to Agilities as a gift, as a parting gift. I was like
the one super nice article of clothing.
Yeah, the one super nice article of clothing from the Overwatch League.
All right, I put a decent amount of switches I soldered all those switches I have in, so I'm just gonna go ahead and probably put all the other switches in and then start soldering for the rest. Did I solder all of them? I did.
I gave Baroy. I gave Dennis so like a long time ago. Like I got a bunch of what was it? When I was a GM, not in Overwatch League, but in Splice. Yeah, so like one of my players was like, yeah, a fighting game player. He was like Jay, you don't have Yeezys? I was like, no, I'm not gonna wear Yeezys. I'm not gonna buy Yeezys. He bought me Yeezys. So it's pretty funny as a gift, and like I had 2 pairs of Yeezys. So I sent Dennis a pair of Yeezys, and now Dennis Baroy now has Yeezys. He's like, he walks around the Boston training facility, and then he's like, I was like, you're like a player now, Dennis. Finally,
the person you'd least expect to wear Yeezys, to be honest.
Yeah. Nobody would expect Baroy to wear Yeezys, but now he walks around Boston.
Okay. This is looking reasonable. I think the flux is gonna look really ugly, but that's not what matters.
I mean, no one's gonna see it. You'll be all right.
Until I sell it, and then the guy opens it up. He's like, "Wow."
It's gonna be like, who did this soldering job?
Actually, all right. This plate will not stay in place. I guess that's the one downside of softer plates.
Yeah.
Probably solder a few more switches to see if to keep them at least in place. You know who had Yeezys that surprised me was Doa. Doa, when I first met him, he was wearing Yeezys. I was like, wait, you're wearing Yeezys? Like, you of all people? And
really, Doa?
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, I got them as a joke, but they're really comfy, so I cast in them now. And he had actually financed them, so he was paying them off over like a period of like 6 months or something.
Wait, Doa financed his Yeezys?
Just for fun.
That's actually pretty funny. The fact that he financed Yeezys. All right, Yeezys aren't that expensive that you need to finance.
Yeah, he just did it as a joke, I guess. But
yeah. I mean, now that we think back on it, a good pair of Yeezys is like the cost of a pretty good keyboard. It's a terrible waste.
It is. Titans actually gave me Yeezys as a goodbye gift.
Did they?
Yeah.
The players or the team? Like
the players that were still on the team, like all the Korean players at the time, got them because they were on the team, But then they gave me the same pair as like a goodbye gift.
Cool.
So I guess they all probably still have Yeezys, but I'm not sure.
I mean, I guess it's your consolation prize from having to deal with Steve for so long.
My best friend, Steve?
Yeah, your best friend. God, I remember what at the Blizzard Arena. Your team never looked, even when you guys were winning, your team never looked happy.
That's how it is, man.
Yeah.
I miss the Blizzard Arena days.
Fun, just hanging out in the player lounge, just like watching the games, yeah. It's good times actually.
Eating the cup ramen before the games.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think they would have had a bit more, I don't know, snacks for us, but yeah, just a cup ramen.
Because you weren't there during season 1. During season 1, they had like insane snacks.
Oh yeah, I heard like season 1. I heard it was great, and then they like they really cheaped out on season 2 with the amenities for the Blizzard Arena.
Unlucky.
In order to save money.
Very unlucky. Okay. This now that I have more switches in here, it feels like this is staying in place better.
Yeah, I think you just needed to stop it from being so flexy when you were like putting it in.
Yeah.
I think the more switches you put in, the more stable it gets.
Wait, did you say you had the gun? The desolder gun?
Yeah, I have the Hako desoldering gun.
Nice. Have you ever like replaced switches with it, or do you just have it?
No, I've desoldered an entire board before.
I'm wondering if it's worth desoldering like my pokers and then putting in like fun switches just to try them out. But I think just because I have nice boards now, it's probably not worth it.
I mean, that's a lot of effort.
It is.
That's so much work. I mean, I guess you could do something like what Glarsis did when he pimped out the PewDiePie board. Yeah, he actually made it a good board. But that'd be funny, like if you like take a player's poker and actually turn it into something better than the crap that they're using or whatever.
Oh, I guess I could do that. I could put better switches in my players' boards.
Yeah, and whatever the cherry browns or reds or whatever they're using.
All right, how is this supposed? I think the shift goes here. Yeah, it does. Okay. Ooh, I messed up my wrist at the gym, so it keeps popping.
Hey, you gotta be careful.
I guess so. Oh, you know what? Actually, whenever I mess up my wrist, I just start only using. I was telling you about this, the vertical MX Master, and it actually helps it.
Oh yeah, you told me. Yeah. Now that I've been using the MX Master 3 for a day, like it actually like doesn't feel like super heavy anymore. Like obviously like if I keep switching back to the super light, it'll feel
heavy instantly.
Yeah, it'll feel heavy instantly. But like, you know, once you use like the MX Master 3 for a day, it's pretty comfortable. Like especially since I'm not gaming right now, it's like it's comfortable to just use for everyday use.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if this has been in the view at all. I've been doing this off screen maybe.
I mean, we can see like half of it, but yeah.
We have content the day of the main melee, so maybe we'll just watch that as a team, or maybe it'll just bring up memories, bad memories. We'll probably just end up watching it.
I'm sure people want to watch it still.
Yeah, in the end, we'll just want to watch it. You know what I'm gonna do after I what do you call it? After I solder all these switches, I'll just test it in VIA and make sure everything's working.
That makes sense. So the WEIRDFLEX is VIA compatible?
Yeah.
That's good.
This PCB just seems top notch, honestly. And then this is what they give you with the salvation.
Oh, okay.
I guess in theory you're supposed to be able to use any PCB with the salvation and any 60, well, a universal like 60% plate, but then I think this is like the point of the salvation is to be super flexible, so I think that's why they give this to you with it. I'm gonna go up the middle. That's where the plate seems to have the most disconnect.
Oh, the WEIRDFLEX is designed by Wilba. So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, Wilba makes good PCBs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the end, it's just gonna be good, no matter.
I think pretty much everyone thinks Wilba's the best PCB designer. His QC is really good. Like I think that's why everyone just uses like like a good standard to use.
Yeah. Ooh, bent pin. Okay. Oh, there's one switch I was worried about, but I don't remember where. I think it's in the jar, and so I'm just gonna have to test everything out and then desolder if I put the problem one in. When I was refilming them, I think one of them was a little bit iffy.
Oh, was it scratchy or was it just the switch felt off?
The leaf.
Okay.
It felt a little bit loose. I know that's a problem with the Ink V1s, but then this is a V2, I guess. Whoa, I look super shiny. That light.
I mean, it's a much brighter light, so
Yeah.
it's gonna...
It makes me look like I'm super sweaty. Standard gamer, I guess.
Yeah. You could get like a good overhead light for this.
That's probably the play.
Something like, because you have something, you have an overhead camera, right?
This is like my Brio. I just have it on like a. I'll show it to you after, but I have it on like a cheap arm setup.
Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe you can get like a small light attachment to the Brio or something, just for.
That's probably the smartest thing. I have not set up this place for streaming for sure. Hopefully this board will sound nice. And if not, I have my desolder pump ready. Did you hear that?
I heard that. Is that your wrist?
That was my wrist. Ooh. Every time I put a switch in, it just like tenses up. Maybe during the off week I'll see a doctor about that.
You probably should, or like get like a brace or something, like a wrist brace for it.
I actually do have a wrist brace lying around here, or several lying around here. Maybe I'll put that on. Okay. Not sure how much it's gonna help though, but probably worth it.
Oh yeah, maybe it'll stop the popping.
Yeah. Or at least lessen it. Alright, I'll pop in a few more switches and then solder the rest of them. I think I'm going to raise the temperature of the iron actually.
What's it at right now? 700? Might as well 750.
Yeah, I put
I
it
think
at 730 just now. I think
Okay.
750 is probably good. That's probably what I should be using. But just keep it low for now. A few more switches and then I told you I have the. Oh yeah, you were asking me about the plastic board actually, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna use that as my switch tester board when it comes in.
Yeah, because you got a hot swap
Yeah.
plate for that, right? Yeah.
So I feel like it's gasket mount, so it'll sound nice, and it doesn't from the sound test it doesn't seem very hollow, or it doesn't sound very hollow rather. And then it's hot swap, so I'll just be able to test all of the switches on it. Okay, all the switches are in, so I'll start soldering again. I probably should have bought a desk fan.
Yeah, maybe. Wait, you're using the Polaris at home. What are you using at work right now?
I bring it to home and use it at work. Well, I normally just have it in my backpack, in like a carrying case, but then, I guess because I'm home now, I'm using it at home. But I don't really use this PC that much other than off days.
Oh, okay. Also, because you don't want to like leave it overnight over there, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I just don't want it to get dusty in general, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense. Did any of your players get the final mouse?
No. It dropped while we were doing review, actually.
Oh, okay.
I don't think anybody was actually looking at it.
I had one friend that was able to get it, but nobody else was.
The reason I remembered it is because I saw Blase got it on Twitter.
Oh, did he get it?
Yeah, he posted a picture of it, so I saw that at least one person I know got it.
Got that and your 2080.
I definitely should have gotten a what do you call it? A desk fan. lead fumes were not the play.
At least you're not doing a full board with
Yeah.
like
At
with
least
like
it's
a
60%.
numpad. Yeah.
At least I'm doing 60% of the fumes. Hopefully I didn't bust up this PCB. I guess it's not the best sign if I'm saying that.
Yeah, you're getting there. You're almost done. Well, you're
Well,
kind of halfway. This is always one of the longest parts. Well, this one lubing.
yeah. Well,
Well,
lubing, I
lube-
guess, doesn't count.
Yeah. Well, lubing's
That's the
definitely.
crazy part. Lubing takes so long.
I mean, that's why, like, you know, you watch something when you're lubing.
Yeah.
Lubing can be pretty painful.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get a sip of water. Hello, Xena VX. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your message earlier. I don't know when you sent it. Oh shoot, where did I leave off? I'm pretty sure I left off there. Oh. Oh yeah, why were you watching the Contenders America finals? Do you have any players there?
No, I was just
You're
on. I was just on. I was like, I guess I'll watch this. Is it still going on? Like, is it over?
I'm actually not sure.
Oh, it's still going on. Let's see what's. Hold on. Okay, so American Tornado beat Odyssey 3-1, and then they made it to grand finals, right? Yeah.
Yeah, today's winter
So
finals.
so now they're against Dark Mode, and the score line is what's the score line?
Oh, American Tornado's playing dark mode.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I didn't realize that was the finals. Or wait, is that the finals or the losers finals?
Well, I think losers finals was them versus Odyssey.
Ah, got it.
Oh, American Tornado just won.
Against dark mode.
Yeah, they came back. Well, they 4-0.
Oh shoot.
Because Dark Mode put them in the losers bracket, and then they came back and went 4-0.
Damn. The players on that team are good though.
They're the April champions.
American Tornadoes.
Yeah. They were also the March champions, weren't they? Or no, they didn't. I don't know what they got. Why? No, wait, they got second in March, right? Or did they
got
win
second.
March? Yeah.
I think Odyssey might have won, or Revival won, or something.
Yeah, because it was somebody. Yeah, it was a different team than normal that won.
I think it was Revival.
Yeah.
I remember it being weird, like a completely new team than expected.
Yeah. And the New Kings won Europe. It was like the first time British Hurricanes hasn't won or something like that or whatever. Yeah.
Oh shoot, my solder got stuck to the PCB for a second.
Nice.
I took them off in the wrong order. Yeah, 720 feels way more comfortable. Or 730 rather. Than whatever I was on.
Yeah, British Hurricanes got what, like fourth? Really? Yeah.
Who's on that team now? I know Sparker is, but I don't know who else is.
God, I don't even know who's the new British Hurricanes. Sparker, Helv, Vestola,
Oh, Vestola. I know who that guy is.
Admiral.
Helv was on Obey Alliance, I think, before. That team that was like popping off last year.
Yikids. I don't know how you pronounce that, but Yikids and Skyripa.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, they got fourth. Ex Oblivion or whatever. I don't know how to say these names, but they got third. Shoes Money Crew got second, and New Kings got first.
Interesting.
Yeah, Revival won March, and then American Tornado got second, and this time it's American Tornado.
Oh, yeah, I remember American Tornado was playing like permanently ball comps, and then Revival was playing perma rush. I remember that was being like it was like a really weird match, like a stylistic match.
You know. Yeah, Revival got fourth this time. Yeah.
Oh, fourth. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Cherry creamsicle. PH didn't even get top 3. How are you, Josh? Oh, I was telling. So there's a guy in my Discord named Josh, or named Cherry Creamsicle, I guess. And I was telling him that there's a switch called the Creamsicle.
Oh yeah.
I guess I could make them.
Kiwis and C3 was it tangerines? Are you gonna?
You put one of the fruits with the cream.
Yeah. Are you gonna do it with kiwis, or what are you gonna do? You might as well.
Probably.
Because are you getting kiwis, or are you getting?
I'm getting the tangerines, I believe.
Are you getting tangerines? Okay.
But I already have kiwis, but some of them are faulty.
Okay.
So that's the issue with that. And it's the bottom housing that's faulty, not the stem or anything. So it's like can't do much about that. At that point, it's not really usable.
Oh yeah, novelty creams with any yeah.
Fruit.
Yeah.
I guess they almost have the same bottom and just different stems. Just like the standard JWK housing with like whatever material they use in those.
Yeah.
Oh, my first cough. My first lead cough.
Yeah, you should probably invest in a fan for your
Next time I will definitely have a fan.
before you try to solder another board.
Before I lose too many brain cells?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, did I miss anything? I did not, I believe. Hopefully I did not break this PCB. I think there's 2 spots where I'm worried. Doesn't look like I missed anything though, so we'll hook it up to VIA and see if it's working properly. Let's open up VIA. Oh, I can probably bring this up on the stream actually. It'll be embarrassing if it's not working though.
Oh, are you done all the switches?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hope your job was good.
Alright, we'll see. Whoops. Where's VIA? Oh, is it not? It doesn't seem to show it. That is disappointing. Okay, I'll just do it off stream.
That's weird. The VIA doesn't show. Because I've seen other streamers put VIA up on stream. Definitely. Yeah.
Oh, whoops! I just killed my webcam. Let's see.
Yeah, because I've definitely seen people put the VIA up on their streams.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing that's doable. All right, well, we'll plug it in and see anyways. I really hope I did not break this. All right, we'll test everything. Okay, I was worried for a second.
I mean, we can't see, but I'm guessing it's looking good.
Yes. My function. Oh, I guess you can't see function normally. And then I will show you. Oh, oops. Why is this connected to Windows? Oh, I guess that would normally be when. Huh. The spacebar is not working. Maybe.
Doesn't seem like there's a mistake in the soldering.
I'll just have to. I'll take this out for a second and then solder one more time to make sure.
Yeah, at least it's only one switch. It's not, it could be worse.
Let's see if I can do here. I'll move my OBS. We will do.
Make sure Discord's blocked out. Okay.
We'll do. What's it called? Oops. Display capture. Alright, you can see that. So everything's working except for I need to make sure.
Jesus Christ, your desktop, man.
You don't like the background?
I mean, you have so much stuff on your desktop.
So this switch, is it just not bound? Configure. Oh, how do I change this to Sungun? Actually, that's what I need to do. Allow remapping, design. Actually, I'm gonna have to figure this out. I need to make sure it's layout, split backspace. No, this is a normal backspace. ISO, split right shift, bottom row, 7U. Yeah, 7U. So, oh no, it's win keyless. All right, so this should be. Oh, but this is still connected to Windows, so I'll have to remap this. I guess that might be normal. And there we go. Space is working.
Hey, okay. There you go.
All right, and we'll get. Oh, this is bound to page down. Oh, maybe it's because. Maybe it has something to do. No, it's just bound to page down. All right, so I'm going to reconfigure. This will become. I want this to be function. Because I feel like that makes sense, right? Layers, function. And then I want this to be right alt. Alright, because I don't need a Windows key. And then layer. Alright, there's my WASD. Good. Okay, so this works.
And remove.
Alright, so we are mostly done. I can turn off my thing. How long does it take for a solder iron to cool down?
Probably give it a bit.
Yeah, probably give it quite a bit. I'll want to be very safe with that. And then I'll tape this back. Alright, well, that went better than expected, actually. Well, it didn't really go better than expected. I didn't expect to break the whole thing, but...
At least
reasonably.
At least you did it on your first try, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's been so long. Okay, we can actually build the board now. Surprisingly, did not need to desolder anything.
So far, I've convinced 3 people in esports to switch from shitty keyboards. I mean, they haven't gone like full custom. Like I convinced Bench to at least get a drop. Was he? What did he get? He got a drop.
He got the full size, didn't he?
Yeah, he got the drop alt. No, he got the drop control or whatever. He got the bigger one, not the 65%. He got the
Which
TKL,
is
not the full size.
quite
but,
a shame. Oh, you got a TKL? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, he got the TKL, not the full size. Pharaoh, the Overwatch memer, he also got a drop, but he got the 65%. And GMK Samurai, because
Oh, the classic drop set.
yeah, the classic drop set. That's like one of the easiest drop sets to get. Let's see. And I convinced Swing Chip to get NK65.
Which one? The milkshake?
The milkshake edition, yeah, because it's for value for money, it's probably one of the best things you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wants to switch out her switches, but I told her you might just need to take them out, lube film them because they're stock switches. I know they're like,
Switches?
the silk switches, and I don't know if they're factory lubed or if they come dry. But yeah, you probably want to just lube them.
I'm assuming if they're lubed, it's like not well.
Yeah, factory lube sucks anyway.
Oh no, I dropped a caps. Or not caps, that's loose.
Well,
Did you just lose an entire screw?
I lost 4 or 3. I have
Like,
my phone here somewhere, so I can at least use the flashlight.
I mean, they can't have gone far.
Presumably not. You never know.
Where are they? All right, we can worry about that when it comes to it. First,
You're using a Herman Miller Mira chair.
this is the Aeron. I actually have, so we're sponsored by Respawn, so I actually have a chair from them that I'm supposed to. I use it at the office that I'm supposed to have here, but I actually forgot to bring it home. But actually, I like their chairs a lot. They made like, you know how like all the gaming companies like make, or gamer chair companies make like the gamer chairs, obviously.
Yeah.
They were making those, and then they finally made like an office chair, and it's actually pretty nice for like reasonable value. Because an Aeron is not reasonable, but I guess if you spend your whole day in the chair, it is good value. But it's like,
I mean, I spend the whole day in my Aeron, so I mean, it's reasonable value for me. But
in the end, it's like such a big price tag. But even you can justify it, but
yeah.
I'm relatively pleased that this went off mostly without problems. The screws, the one thing about they have Phillips heads on the bottom. Those feel like they're ready to strip though, and they're like, I've unscrewed them one time.
I wish they would have used torque screws.
These things?
Yeah, like at least they would. I mean, wish they would have used torque screws. I think they would have been better, and not Phillips. Are those torques? Okay,
These
are they?
But then the bottom is. Oh shoot.
Oh, okay. So
Phillips.
So the bottom screws, those are Phillips. Yeah,
Yeah.
they should have used torques for the entire thing. Yeah.
Okay, this is definitely stiffer than I was worried about. Nothing. It's definitely not going to be that. It'll be flexy, but not like insane, with all the switches soldered in and everything.
Yeah, I think it'd be fine.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do it first without any
Without any foam.
Yeah,
I think
just to
so.
see. Yeah.
Okay. So this was kind of tricky to get in. I don't know if I can't angle that well. There we go. You have to like put in the bottom from an angle because of this.
Oh, to position the USB-C. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
And now I will need to find.
I wish they used a daughter board or a different thing so that it was a center
I wish
mounted.
every reasonable board used a daughter board, honestly.
Yeah, so I think a daughter board just looks more aesthetically pleasing anyway, just in general. Unless they're gonna do the double-sided USB-C and then they offered a pass-through, but I still don't like that look anyway. But
Yeah, me too.
yeah,
Daughter boards are just much more aesthetically pleasing, but also expensive.
true.
This screw feels like it's about to strip. I really don't like that, but what can you do? Alright, I dropped 3 screws, so I'm gonna find those really quick. Oh wait, I found 1. So 2 screws is what I dropped. Oh, I have to be careful with this thing actually. One of the reviews that I watched about it did say, I watched JYMV, the YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
He had a review of this board and he said it like it does scratch or like take what do you call it, like marks really easily.
Ah, okay.
All right, I need to find the other 2 remaining screws.
You could be like, you could do a crazy board like they did with the Keplers, where they did the JST daughter board, but it's JST daughter board to LEMO connector to USB-A. Like,
Oh, that's
so
insane.
yeah.
Oh, I do remember seeing that actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So like the connection is, I mean, it's super like solid connection. It's not like a shitty USB-C plugging into your keyboard. It's
The only thing is you can only use the one cable provided, or like you
Yeah.
have a custom cable.
Oh yeah, or you have to get LEMO connector cables that go into your keyboard, which are LEMO. I have LEMO connector, LEMO cable. And they're so much more expensive than like
It's like
aviators
an extra
or
$40.
like, yeah, they add on
Aviator.
the price tag for a LEMO is so much more.
Okay, I'm gonna find the last screw, Jay.
Yeah. Your 1 screw left. What you can do is you could always like find the size of these screws. Oh wait, you took off the headset.
What'd you say?
I said what you can do is you can find what size these screws are and just get the Torx equivalent.
Oh, that's also true. I actually, you know what? I actually have like, I have 100 Torx screws. I needed 1 extra one for my MGA.
Yeah.
Because they gave me 7 instead of 8, and so the cheapest option I could find was to buy 100 of them for $5.
Because I have similar, because I have a ton of Torx screws because I needed to get I replaced all the shitty Phillips screws on my TGR Proto when I was into TKLs, and it was using Phillips, and I switched them all for Torx screws. But on Amazon, the cheapest option was to get like a massive set.
Yeah, to buy 100.
Yeah, it's just a big set of different Torx screws. So like, you know, I'm sure if you probably could find in that set like the Torx screws that match this.
So one thing is, I found 4 of them on my desk, or 2 of them on my desk when I lost 3 of them. So what if the 3rd one is just on my desk still?
That is pretty funny.
We'll have to. I can't find it right now, but I'll probably just find it later at some point.
I mean, it's just one missing, so I think you'll be all right for now.
Yeah. All right, I'll just start putting on caps. Probably. Let's see. Yeah, since it's just 1 screw, I'm not really that worried. Man, I hate carpet. All floors should just be wood.
And my apartment is wood floors, but I have a rug under my desk just because I find just ties in my little desk area. But yeah, but most of the rest of my apartment's just all wood.
That makes sense. I do like rugs. I don't mind rugs, but
Yeah, I don't like all carpet for an apartment, but yeah.
okay. We will put on my GMK Godspeed Columbia kit. I'll actually just take the solder mat off.
Godspeed's from Drop, right?
They sell it on Drop. They sell 2 kits. They sell the Columbia kit and then the base kit.
Okay.
the base one, or it's like Armstrong and Columbia, I think. So Armstrong, I actually like the look of Columbia better, but Armstrong is the one that has like the fun like modifiers with it. So it says like
I see
take
it,
off
yeah.
and depart
Yeah.
and stuff, abort and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, I see it like orbit, delay,
Yeah.
radio probe, and it says Godspeed for them. Yeah, actually, that's pretty cool. Yeah, but the colors, I guess the Columbia, I like the unified color of
Exactly.
of the blue better. But it's a little not as interesting because it doesn't have the cool modifiers. But
Yeah. So in
The
the
funny-
world, you probably get the mods from the Armstrong, and then the keycaps from the Columbia.
yeah, it just all you need really is the alpha and the number row on a 60%.
That's true. Oh, this is really flexy.
Yeah, the Armstrong kit is sold out too. Only the Columbia is really available anyway.
Yeah.
Now that I'm looking at it. They have.
Wait, I can't tell if this flex is from my desk mat or from the
Well, I
board
mean,
itself.
I don't think your desk mat would be like that flexy, would it?
It might
I
be
mean,
the desk mat.
I mean, I have a desk mat and my Singa doesn't do that. Like, granted, that's a brass plate, so I mean that's a big difference. So.
That's true. We'll experiment after
Yeah.
after I put the keycaps on, I guess. All right. Okay, wait. Maybe here you can help me decide. Do I go with the yellow or the red escape or the standard escape? I might just put those on at the end actually, and then decide later.
Yeah, I think you should wait, and maybe you could ask your chat.
Oh yeah, that's true. Chat can help me decide. All right.
The GMK Belafonte actually is kind of interesting. It's not.
I like the base kit with like the two blues.
Yeah, it actually is. It's not an ugly blue either. It's actually kind of pleasant to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need the decorations kit. I don't care about that. Just the base kit.
Did you see that he's the guy who made it, Mito? He's now doing weekly GMK drops on drop.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because aren't they like? Isn't he releasing laser like every week?
Yeah, he's releasing a certain amount of laser every week.
I mean, that should actually help people that have been like overpaying for laser. Just wait until he releases it on drop. Like,
Yeah, actually.
yeah. You know what's funny? The white on black set is one set that I've always used because it's such a classic set from drop.
Oh yeah, they sell it still, right?
Yeah, and they like always have it in stock because it's such a I mean, it's such a simple like set, but I mean, white on black goes on everything. So, but I should get the Hennessy because I need a white set and it's the most available one.
I might actually pick up the white on black. I feel like
It
it'll
goes-
always just be useful.
It goes on everything. Like if you feel like you're confused about what to get, you can always just throw white on black on it and be like, yeah.
I'll put caps lock here for now. No, this is definitely very flexy. I think. Yeah, I can feel it. If I press really hard, I can feel it bottom out on the bottom of the case. So
It looks because your table's not really moving when you flex it, so I don't think it's your desk
yeah,
pad.
I just tested the Polaris and I saw it moving up and down. But
Yeah.
then it's not the Polaris isn't that flexy, but with like one headphone off, I can kind of hear the bottom out if I press really hard.
Mm.
So I think it definitely is just the keyboard itself is very flexy.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah, bouncy. QWERTY. Chat can vote on yellow, red, or blue for the escape and enter. I guess I already put an enter on, but I can take that off.
Nice.
It's cool that they give you two options. I wonder why this like set does.
Oh, the GMK Hennessy base kit sold out right now, but they usually get it back pretty fast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I only got the base kit.
Yeah, they only
The
have
base kit supports Alice layouts, so that was part of the reason I got it.
Okay.
Ooh, this actually feels pretty interesting. I might end up doing shelf liner later after the stream. After I like test this out a bit more.
Yeah.
Because I think that if I type heavily, I'll definitely bottom out on the bottom of the case. And I don't want to like scratch that up or anything. Oh, I guess I could use the. Oh, you know what? I told you I was getting a blue artisan. That would actually go pretty well with this set.
Oh yeah, true. You're not sure. You're just not sure where it's going. Yeah. If you get the escape key, that'll be great.
They said it was an escape key, so I actually think.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if do that.
Yeah. Actually, nice thing about having a white palm, I guess a white PC case is that you could technically match a lot of things with it.
Yeah, like anything that has white in the color scheme will match it,
Yeah.
or like, yeah, anything that's not super like wild will match it basically.
Yeah.
All right, and now we go to the bottom row and the function and the escape. I'll probably just end up using the blue escape for now, actually, just because I'm gonna get the artisan there anyways. So I think this is where the artisan will go.
That makes sense.
Where's the function key? Here we go. Let's make sure this is the matching part. Yeah, seems to be matching. Shift. Do you use your right shift?
Do I use my right shift?
Yeah.
You know, have I ever used my? You know, I think I have, but not often enough that it should always stay a right shift. But because I have used it, I don't know.
I'm somebody that literally never uses my right shift.
I think I've used it in certain situations, like, but it's like such a rare occurrence to use right shift. But I'm so like used to having it there that I think it'll throw me off if I put something else there. But I guess it does make sense that you could use your right shift for something else. But
Okay, so
to be fair though, I use 75%, so I do have more like real estate on my keyboard than you do.
that's also true.
Yeah.
All right, these are the options. There's the escape and enter that's yellow, and then this is normal. I actually like normal.
I prefer. I think just all blue is fine.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Go ahead and put these back, and then I'll do a type test too. I wonder why Via didn't show up.
I think it's something you'll probably have to experiment with.
Yeah, I'll probably just have to mess with OBS, honestly. Oh, I hate GMK trays. All right.
Well, the old GMK trays used to be great.
Yeah, I hate the new GMK trays.
I guess it's good for our environment, so it's like whatever.
Was that the reason they swapped?
Yeah, I think so. They wanted to make it sustainable packaging.
Okay, I'll do a type test really quickly. I'll mute the music. Oh, I'll go to, oh, whoops! I just tried to type with this board not plugged in. We will go to monkey type. Oh, I should have put the, what do you call it? The bumped F and J.
You gotta put a
The
typing
home
test
keys.
up. You gotta get a typing test up.
Yeah, I'll bring up monkey type. Let's see. I can do browser capture. Let's see. Or not browser, I'll just do like maybe window capture. Window capture might have been the issue.
Yeah, true.
Oh, whoops. What is that? I don't want text up there. Okay, let's see. We'll make this. And this. This. There we go. You can do it like that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's reasonable. And then we'll change it words 30 and I'll put the mic near my thing. Oh. Oh no. All right. One thing I'm going to do really quickly is switch to the home row keys. I can't type without that. I guess I have a crutch. I didn't realize how dependent I was on those. These are filmed, and I feel like they have pretty. I feel like they have a pretty decent amount of stem wobble.
Oh, do you use the? Because I use the one. I use the ones with the little. What are they called? Not the ones that are more sunken in, but I use the home row keys with the little notch on them.
Yeah, I use the notches.
Yeah. Because I've been so used to touch typing, but just always with a little notch just to know where to put my hands.
Yeah.
At first. Yeah.
So I type really weirdly. I type like a gamer because I don't use my right hand as much as my left hand. But then I do use the home row, or like I do keep my hands on the home row. All right.
My WASD is so has so much shine on them now. Oh my.
All right. Let's begin. My spacebar stopped working.
Well, that's not a good sign.
Yeah, let's see. It is not working. All right, let's figure that out. Order, move to back. Okay.
See, everything was working well, obviously.
Yeah, everything was working too well. But I didn't think I messed up on the spacebar key, so let's see. It's working inconsistently. What's going on there? Let's see. Let's go back to typing. Okay, it works when I type now. I don't know what happened.
So now it's all right.
It might be that the key wasn't pressed in fully, so it could have just been user error. All right, we'll bring this back up.
Are you using flip spacebar or no?
No, I started just using normal spacebar, just because of the interference.
Gotcha. I still use split spacebar on everything.
Oh, I forgot to put this back. So the spacebar is that mean? I feel like it's missing spaces still.
Might be. I don't know if it's user error. It's like
Let's go to paste bin.
maybe it might help to just redo the.
That might just be user error. All right, we'll I might redo the switch in the end, but we'll try one more time. Maybe this is a switch that I was thinking about when I said one of the switches sounded kind of off.
Oh, you mean
Or
the
felt
one
kind of
with
off.
the leaf issue?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
All right. I will probably have to. I'll desolder the switch.
That's always fun.
Yeah. Well, I'll turn the music back on. That's
But at least it's one switch and not like the entire board. So
Yeah, I wonder what happened. I think this must, like, I don't know what else the issue would be. I think it's probably just the leaf. So close to no issues. Oh no, I let my iron cool down.
yeah, now you gotta wait for it. I mean,
It takes like 5 minutes or 10 seconds to be honest.
yeah. I mean, you got time.
Yeah. Hopefully I'm not just scapegoating the switch and it. Okay. I'll put the mat down real quick. Alright, luckily I have the pump. I actually have not desoldered in just as long, surprisingly.
Hopefully, this isn't too bad.
Ooh, I popped it out. All right, that was pretty clean. I should have had a trash thing ready. Yeah, it looks like I got it pretty clean. We use the Rama puller. Of course, it was the space bar. Actually, that probably made it easier, if anything, to identify the issue.
Yeah, at least you could. I mean, if it's just a switch, then it's probably an easy fix.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just the switch. I don't think I did, like, that was the key I think I was least likely to have damaged anyways, so. Alright, we'll test this in a different tester than the, so I can see it flash multiple times. But I think we should be good to go. Go ahead and try this out. Let's go to keyboard tester. I thought I was just bad at typing or something.
I was like, your typing can't be that bad.
Alright, perfect. Yeah, it was definitely the switch. I think that was the faulty switch.
You should probably just, I don't know.
Not have any of my other switches.
Yeah, take apart that switch and just like save maybe the housing and the stem from the top, and then like
The film.
throw out this film and then throw out the part with the leaf.
That's true.
Yeah.
Maybe I can experiment and put other leaves in it.
True. Like I have like a whole like jar of vintage MX blues that someone sent me. I'm trying to figure out what to do with them.
Blues?
Yeah, I'm like, what do I do with vintage MX blues? I'm like,
the switch you'd want least to do with.
Yeah, I'm like, first of all, MX blues are hot trash in general. Anything blues are just terrible. Like
when I first got into mechanical keyboards, I was super into MX blues. Probably because of the Razer gamer aesthetic. Kind of.
Yeah, the loudest keyboards you can get, like.
Yeah.
Just clack your way to like just torture people like with your keyboard, but like, I mean, I would imagine that the vintage MX housing is good. I don't know if blue stems are any good. Definitely the springs are garbage because they're vintage, but I have to see if like the housing can be used for anything. Because I remember vintage MX housing uses all nylon housing, and they're supposed to be pretty good. I just gotta figure
so
out.
It should be full nylon's pretty deep, isn't it?
Yeah, because vintage Cherry MX housings were all like full nylon, and so they had a really deep sound in general. So
makes sense. Okay.
like if I still had novelty creams, I'd put like the cream stems in them just to see.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're finally done. Let's put the spacebar on. I can turn off my iron. Okay. Now we'll bring up monkey type, and I'll turn off my lo-fi hip hop mix 2021. Alright, we'll do a sound test. Oof. Ooh, pretty low. Okay. But 102 is at least it's triple digits. Could you hear that?
Yeah, I could hear it. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, sounded like you were bottoming out a little. It's not
Oh, for real?
Well, because I'm hearing the sound test through your mic.
Through Discord, yeah.
Through Discord, so it's probably a little different. How's the typing feel though?
It's definitely like bouncy. Like I feel like the vibrations kind of. It's like interesting. I haven't felt anything like it honestly. But I guess that's like just how palm or polycarb or palm top mounts will feel in general.
But does like bouncy? I mean, it should usually when it's that soft, it should feel pretty good to type on from what I know.
I definitely like this more than like you know, like a tray mount or like even like the stiff top mounts and whatever. I think the Polaris definitely is better to type on, but this is like my second favorite board that I have right now.
I think you should try putting in a shelf liner just to see how it feels, and maybe the sound signature might be a little different. But
I think that's probably what I'll end up doing in the end.
No.
I'll probably do that off stream because I have to find it and then cut it.
Yeah,
I'll do a mods test really quick and then probably just end up cutting the stream. Let's see. I think it sounds decent, but it's definitely... Actually, I think it sounds pretty decent.
sounds pretty good. I think
It's just how the like a polycarb, like a soft plastic kind of board was gonna sound.
yeah.
I think it sounds pretty good for the kind of product that it is.
I think there's a little bit of hollowness, maybe. So I think the shelf liner will help with that.
Yeah, I think so. I agree with that. Okay, well, that was finally like got to building a board again after a long time, so that was fun. I guess I'll probably end up cutting the stream now, but thank you for being here, Jay.
Yeah, everyone got to just listen to us talk shit for a couple hours.
That's true, actually. We'll do this more often.
Yeah.
And I'll
Wonder
build
if
more boards probably.
I wonder if they enjoyed us like randomly talking about like old Overwatch info from like back in the day. It's pretty funny actually.
Old juice.
Old juice. Yeah.
Alright, well thank you people for following along. And I just realized this browser's in the YouTube videos in the back. Yeah, thank you people for watching, and then thank you Jay for being here.
Are you gonna give someone a host?
Yeah, who should I do? Let's see.
Is there any like keyboard streamers that are streaming right now? I mean, like a small one?
I was either gonna do, let's see. Who should I do? I can do Happy, or I could look for a keyboard streamer. Let's see.
What's keyboard under? Builders? What is this?
It's in Makers and Crafts.
Makers and crafting. Okay, hold on.
I might just do Happy. I'll give my guy.
True. I mean, Tiny's doing Tiny builds things. She's streaming.
I actually don't know her. Tiny setting the world record for lubing. She's lubing.
Who else? Someone's building a duck blackbird. This guy. Some guy named I'm Miru is talking about...
I'll give it to Happy as a thanks for carrying our team.
True. I mean...
That's what we'll do.
I think that's always a good choice, right?
It's OW Happy 2. Oh, I have to do it on my channel. Let's see. Did that work?
Saying OW happy too, yeah.